Imagine this. You go to stand up from your chair and instinctively press on your knees for support. Climbing stairs feels like a workout, and sometimes, just walking across the room, your legs feel off. Weak, wobbly, slower than they used to be. Sound familiar? Most people assume, well, I'm just getting older. But what if that's not the full story? What if the real reason your legs are losing strength isn't age at all, but a silent shortage of the exact nutrients your muscles and nerves need to function? You see, after 60, your body naturally slows down in how it absorbs and processes key vitamins. And that small shift can cause major problems, especially in your lower body. The result? Legs that tire easily, muscles that don't respond like they used to, and a creeping loss of independence. But here's the good news. Research now shows that restoring just 3 essential vitamins can help reverse leg weakness in as little as a few days. No need for strenuous workouts. No expensive therapy. Just smart, targeted nutrition. And while the first 2 vitamins might sound familiar, the third one, it's often overlooked, but it could be the missing energy key your body's been waiting for. So if you felt heavier on your feet lately, or if your legs don't quite listen like they used to, stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, you'll discover how to give your legs their power back, naturally, safely, and faster than you think. Sarcopenia, the silent culprit. You might think your leg strength is fading because you're simply getting older. But beneath the surface, something more specific and far more common is at play. It's called sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. And it doesn't just happen overnight. Starting as early as age 40, most adults begin to lose 1 to 3% of their muscle mass each year. By the time you're 60 or older, this gradual loss adds up quickly. According to the American Geriatric Society, that can mean 15% or more of your lower body strength gone in just 5 years, even if your weight stays the same and you feel okay. But here's the tricky part. Sarcopenia is silent. There's no pain, no swelling, just a quiet shift. One day you're moving fine, the next you're pressing off the armrest just to stand. The consequences are serious. Needing support just to get up from a chair. Losing balance when stepping off a curb. Taking shorter walks because your legs fatigue fast. Higher risk of falls, fractures, and even hospitalizations. Many people assume exercise alone will fix it, but without the right nutrients, your muscles can't rebuild. Think of it like trying to repair a wall without bricks. That's why targeted nutrition is just as important as movement. Certain vitamins directly affect muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and energy metabolism, all of which decline with age unless supported. The good news? Studies now confirm that supplementing just 3 specific vitamins can help reverse early-stage sarcopenia, improve balance, and restore confidence in movement. In the next section, we'll start with the most critical one, the vitamin that turns your muscles back on. Number 1, vitamin D3, the muscle switch. Have you ever pushed off your knees just to stand up? Or felt like climbing stairs is suddenly a workout? For many Americans over 60, these aren't just signs of aging. They're early warning signs of a silent deficiency. And one of the biggest culprits? Vitamin D3. This isn't just another supplement. Vitamin D3 acts like a master switch in your body. It helps your muscles fire properly, keeps your bones stable, and even helps your nerves talk to your legs. As we age, we naturally produce less D3. We spend more time indoors. Our skin gets thinner. Our liver and kidneys, essential for converting vitamin D into its active form, slow down. The result? Weak, heavy legs, more aches, poor balance, and a higher risk of falls. Most people don't notice it right away. It creeps up quietly. Here are some common signs of low D3. Fatigue after walking or standing. Leg cramps at night. Trouble climbing stairs. Achy hips, knees, or heels. Feeling off balance. Trouble sleeping or feeling more irritable than usual. But the science is clear. A study at the University of Birmingham in the UK found that seniors who took just 800 IU of D3 daily saw a 19% increase in leg strength in only 5 days. That's not just improvement. That's fast, meaningful recovery. Harvard researchers also discovered that older adults with low D3 had a 40% higher risk of falling or being hospitalized than those with healthy levels. So how does D3 work? It helps you absorb calcium to strengthen bones. It powers muscle contractions and nerve communication. And it reduces hidden inflammation in your tissues, so your joints move easier and with less pain. In short, D3 helps turn your legs back on. How to take it? Timing matters. Always take it in the morning or early afternoon, not at night. It can disrupt sleep. Pair with fat. D3 is fat-soluble, so take it with a meal that includes eggs, olive oil, or salmon. Right dose. For most adults over 60, 800 to 1,000 IU per day is effective. Some may benefit from 1,500 to 2,000 IU under medical guidance. What about food sources? They help, but they're not enough. A serving of salmon, 100 g, 500 IU. One egg, 40 IU. A cup of fortified milk, 100 IU. To reach even 1,000 IU daily, you need to eat like a bodybuilder every day. That's why most doctors recommend supplements. D3 is safe for most people, but more isn't always better. Avoid doses over 4,000 IU unless directed by a healthcare provider. Too much over time can lead to high calcium levels, kidney issues, or nausea. Bottom line, vitamin D3 is one of the simplest and most effective tools to restore strength, balance, and independence after 60. It's not about magic, it's about biology. And when you give your body what it's missing, you feel the difference fast. Next up, the nerve-boosting vitamin that reconnects your brain to your legs, B12. Number 2, vitamin B12, the nerve connector. If your legs have been feeling off lately, maybe a little numb, maybe a little weak, you're not alone. A surprising number of seniors experience these symptoms, but chalk them up to aging. The truth? One of the most common causes isn't wear and tear, it's a vitamin deficiency. And the missing piece is often vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 plays a vital role in keeping your nervous system sharp. It helps regenerate the myelin sheath, the protective coating around your nerves, which is essential for fast, accurate communication between your brain and muscles. When that sheath breaks down, your body starts misfiring. Your feet may tingle, your balance gets shaky, and your legs can feel heavy or disconnected. This isn't just theory, it's backed by science. A major study from Oxford University tracked thousands of adults over 65 and found that low B12 levels were linked to slower walking speed, poor balance, and over twice the risk of falling within 12 months. And falls, as you know, can lead to serious complications. Another randomized clinical trial gave participants 1,000 micrograms mcg of vitamin B12 daily for 8 weeks. Results showed significant improvements in reflex speed, leg strength, and even mood. One participant said, "It felt like my legs woke up." So why do so many older adults become deficient in B12? First, stomach acid naturally decreases with age, and you need stomach acid to absorb B12 from food. Second, many seniors take medications like proton pump inhibitors or metformin, which further reduce absorption. And third, diets that limit animal products like meat, fish, dairy, and eggs can fall short on this nutrient. So what are the symptoms of low B12? Here are some common red flags. Tingling or numbness in feet or hands. Feeling unsteady, especially on flat surfaces. Needing to grab something when standing quickly. Muscle weakness in legs. Mild depression or irritability. Brain fog or forgetfulness. Fatigue, even after a good night's sleep. These signs often appear gradually, which is why many people don't notice until their mobility is clearly impacted. Now, let's talk about solutions. The most effective form of B12 is methylcobalamin. It's the active version your body can absorb and use immediately. Most experts recommend taking 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily for adults over 60. It's best taken after lunch or in the early afternoon, and not with coffee or black tea, which can block absorption. You can find it in lozenge, spray, or chewable form, all easy on the digestive system. As for food, you need to eat a lot of liver, fish, or dairy consistently to hit daily needs. For example, 3-ounce beef liver, 70 mcg. 3-ounce salmon, 4.5 mcg. 1 egg, 0.5 mcg. 1 cup milk, 1 mcg. That's why supplements are often the more realistic path, especially for seniors already noticing symptoms. The good news? B12 is water-soluble, meaning any excess is excreted naturally. It's incredibly safe for most people, but as always, check with your doctor if you have kidney issues or are on medications. Vitamin B12 isn't just for memory. It's your movement vitamin. Restore your B12 levels, and you just might feel like your legs and your life are back on track. Number 3, vitamin B1, thiamine. Have your legs been feeling heavy lately, like they just don't want to move, even after resting? Or maybe climbing stairs leaves you winded faster than usual? If that sounds familiar, there's a good chance your body isn't lacking motivation. It's lacking vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. While vitamin D3 and B12 often steal the spotlight, thiamine quietly powers something even more essential: your muscles' ability to produce energy. Think of it this way. If vitamin D3 is the switch that turns your muscles on, and B12 is the communication line between brain and body, vitamin B1 is the fuel that keeps everything running. So what exactly does B1 do? Thiamine plays a key role in converting the carbohydrates you eat into ADP, adenosine triphosphate, the energy your cells use to move, breathe, and repair. This is especially important for your legs, which contain the largest muscle groups in your body and demand constant energy. When you don't have enough thiamine, muscles can't generate power efficiently. You start to feel leg fatigue, even after short walks, cramping in calves or feet, especially at night, dizziness or weakness when standing up, general lethargy or sluggishness that doesn't go away, brain fog or a lack of motivation to move. These symptoms are surprisingly common, especially in adults over 60. Why? Because thiamine deficiency becomes more likely with age. Many seniors take diuretics, water pills, which flush out thiamine through urine. Others may drink alcohol regularly, or simply eat fewer whole grains and legumes, foods rich in B1. Even some medications, like metformin and antibiotics, can interfere with absorption. What does the science say? A 2021 study from Tokyo University looked at elderly adults with fatigue and poor leg endurance. After supplementing with thiamine, participants improved walking distance, stair climbing ability, and overall energy within days. Another study published in the Journal of Neurological Sciences found that seniors who took 100 milligrams of thiamine daily for just 7 days experienced 82% improvement in muscle endurance, 68% reduction in leg pain and heaviness, better ability to perform daily activities without resting. So how can you safely get enough thiamine? Experts recommend a daily supplement dose of 50 to 100 milligrams, especially if you're already showing symptoms. It's water-soluble, so excess amounts are flushed out naturally, making it very safe for most people. The best time to take B1 is in the morning, with a balanced breakfast that includes protein and whole grains. That's because protein helps shuttle B1 into your cells, and carbs give it something to convert into energy. Important tip: avoid taking B1 with coffee, black tea, or alcohol, as these can block its absorption. In terms of food sources, you'll find B1 in brown rice, oats, lentils, sunflower seeds, pork. But realistically, most seniors don't get enough from diet alone, especially if their appetite or digestion isn't what it used to be. The bottom line? If your legs feel heavy, your energy is fading, and everyday tasks are getting harder, don't overlook thiamine. It might just be the missing spark your muscles need to start moving again, with power, endurance, and confidence. How to combine these vitamins for maximum impact. Getting the full benefit from vitamins D3, B12, and B1 isn't just about taking them. It's about timing, pairing, and consistency. Morning. Start your day with vitamin D3 and B1, thiamine. Take them right after breakfast, ideally one that includes healthy fat and protein, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or a slice of whole grain toast with nut butter. D3 is fat-soluble, meaning it needs dietary fat for your body to absorb it efficiently. B1 helps convert carbohydrates into energy and pairs best with protein or complex carbs to support your metabolism and muscle endurance throughout the day. Midday. Take vitamin B12 around lunch, using a sublingual tablet, chewable, or spray that absorbs under your tongue. Avoid taking B12 with coffee or tea. Both can reduce absorption. Water is your best choice. What about multivitamins? Some senior multivitamins contain all three nutrients, but often in lower amounts. Check the label. You may still need to add a standalone supplement to meet optimal levels for leg strength and balance. Finally, remember, vitamins are tools, not miracle cures. They're most effective when paired with light movement, hydration, and proper rest. With the right support, your legs and confidence can come back stronger than ever. For Elaine, mornings used to feel like climbing a mountain. Her legs were stiff, her balance shaky, and even getting out of a chair required effort. Stairs? Forget it. She avoided them completely. At first, she assumed it was just part of getting older. But a checkup with her doctor changed everything. Instead of recommending more pain meds or rehab, he asked a simple question. Have you checked your nutrient levels? He recommended this routine. 800 IU of vitamin D3 in the morning with breakfast. 100 milligrams of vitamin B1 with a protein-rich meal. 1,000 micrograms of vitamin B12 under the tongue at lunch. Just 10 days later, Elaine walked to her mailbox and back without her cane. Today, she takes her vitamins daily, follows a light stretching routine, and even walks up the stairs at her church without hesitation. I used to feel broken, she says, but it wasn't my age. It was a missing piece in my nutrition. Now, Elaine feels strong, steady, and more hopeful than ever. Before adding any new vitamins to your routine, it's important to follow a few safety basics, especially if you're over 60. Stick to the recommended dose. Doubling up won't double the results. In fact, too much, especially of fat-soluble vitamins like D3, can cause issues over time. Get regular blood work. If you plan to take vitamin D3 or B12 long-term, ask your doctor for a blood test every 6 to 12 months. This ensures you're staying in the optimal range and not overdoing it. Be cautious if you have chronic conditions. If you have kidney or liver disease or take blood thinners, talk to your doctor first. Certain vitamins, especially in high doses, can interact with medications or strain your organs. Know what's safe. The B vitamins, B1 and B12, are water-soluble, meaning your body flushes out the excess in urine. They're generally safe, even in higher amounts. In short, vitamins are powerful tools, but only when used wisely. Think of them like fuel. The right type, in the right amount, keeps your engine running smoothly for years to come. Your legs aren't giving out because you're getting old. They're slowing down because your body is missing the raw materials it needs to stay strong. By giving your body the right support, vitamin D3, B12, and B1, you can rebuild strength, balance, and confidence faster than you think. Start simple. Take just one vitamin after breakfast tomorrow. See how you feel after 1 week. And if you found this helpful, don't stop here.